Alright guys, so we made it here to the airport, and now we just begin our journey all the way back west. Hey guys, so this right here is me arriving at the Atlanta airport, and I'm just gonna show all you what it's like flying first class on Alaskan Airlines from Atlanta, Georgia to Portland, Oregon. So this is when you go into the airport, and now once you hit security, you gotta go all the way down, you know, and then this is underground subway. They call it plane train, and I was in section E, which I believe is the second to last, you know, concourse area that they have in the Atlanta airport, you know, the ATL. And yeah, so and then you go up this escalator, and you know, you're at your desired concourse. And now here's some, like, I think this is like Black History stuff right there and everything. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And you know, some shops, whatnot, what have you. And now, like I said, I was in E40, guys. So here's a picture or video of like the tower thing. Alright guys, you know, looking around, I'm like, man, this place is huge and everything. So, you know, E40, West Coast legend. Alright guys, so this right here. So I'm on first class seat and everything. And get this, guys, that big huge guy sitting right next to me. I couldn't even use my cup holder. It was ridiculous, guys. I was like, man, first time I ever flying first class, and I'm sitting next to this huge guy. You know, it sure is something else. Alright guys, so now we're taking off, guys. So, you know, it sure is interesting taking off from Atlanta and whatnot. So anyway, guys, just enjoy this takeoff. So now, I think I'm flying over like Colorado or something, because there's snow on all these mountains. So I don't know exactly where I'm at, because on Alaskan Airlines there's like no TV screen, so you don't know where you're at. But anyway, guys, right about now is when they served me my meal. So look what I got, guys. Cheeseburger, chips, brownie, salad, great stuff, great stuff. You know, flying first class on Alaskan Airlines. And you know, there's a beautiful picture of a mountain coming up, so enjoy that. And then we're landing in Portland, Oregon. So, stay tuned for all that.